What up, my friends? Greetings from my village over here in Africa. Check this out. Of course, you already know I'm relaxing under my favorite tree on a random Tuesday. In this video, I want to talk about why working hard in this new economy is not guaranteed success. Now, this goes against everything you've been told your whole life. Most likely your entire life, you've been told, go to school, get a job, and work hard. That used to work 5 years ago, 3 years ago. Yeah, it used to work. But I'm saying in 2026 and beyond, in this new economy, because a lot of people I've noticed, they live in the past. 99% of people are failures in life because they live in the past. They don't live in the present, and they don't anticipate, they don't plan for the future. They don't have the ability to see what's going on in real time and how what's going on in real time affects their future. Most people have been told to work hard all their lives, so that's what they believe in. I used to believe the same thing because it used to work. Working hard used to work, no question about it. But in the Western society, the economies of the Western society are changing so fast because of AI, artificial intelligence. This means that if you're working hard, you're just hustling backwards at this point. There's so many white-collar jobs, office jobs, that are going to get eliminated in the next, I'll say, 12 to 18 months. Already in the United States, which is the largest economy in the world, I would say the United States economy influences what the rest of the world does. Always look to see what's happening in the US, and then based on what's happening in the US, I will know how the rest of the world is going to respond. As somebody that has lived in the United States for 25 years of my life, I've noticed an obvious shift in the last, say, 3 years. Ever since this AI thing took off, AI revolution that we're in, there's been a considerable change in how work is done. The United States is no longer a producing economy. It doesn't produce anything. Almost everything in America is produced in China. America doesn't have factories. So the US economy had to shift to become a service economy. And this started maybe in the late 2000s there, early 2000s, I'll say. That's when the economy started to shift in the United States to become a service economy. And all the factories all got shipped to China, Vietnam, Southeast Asia. And some of these factories even went to Mexico. And now the service economy is in great danger because of AI, artificial intelligence. If you're still stuck on, let me grind, let me work harder, you're going to get stuck in life. Because AI now has the ability to do certain job roles that used to pay really good money back in the day. When I say back in the day, like just last year, Facebook just announced 8,000 layoffs. These are 8,000 highly paid workers. A lot of these people are making like 100,000 a year, 200,000 a year. So it's not small money that they're making. And they're getting rid of 8,000 of them and replacing these 8,000 people with AI. It's crazy. This AI revolution is completely changing the landscape of work. So if you're still stuck on working hard, you're gonna lose. We're now in this new economy where you have to work smart. You have to leverage artificial intelligence to solve problems, guys. There won't be any jobs within 12 to 18 months. There won't be anybody that's trying to hire a worker like that. But there'll be people that want to hire problem solvers. This is not to say that all jobs are going to go away. No, I'm not saying that. There are going to be jobs that are impossible to replace with AI, obviously, right? Healthcare, nursing, you can't replace that with the AI. There's no way you can replace a nurse. So nurses are always going to be in demand for a long time. This is because humans still need that human connection when they're sick. Construction. There's going to be a certain level of construction that will require physical human beings. Maybe not everything. There will be robots in the future that will do construction, but there's going to be certain things that human beings have to do. Plumbing, electric, HVAC, stuff like that. Repairing stuff. Human beings are going to have to still do that. Those are solving problems. When a toilet floods, you can't call an AI agent to fix that. AI cannot do that. So you need to call John or Jose, Javier. You need to call Javier. In fact, Javier is the one. Call Javier and come fix the toilet when it's flooding. For the most part, if you're in the West, everything is going to have to be AI. If you're not leveraging AI for a lot of what you do, you're gonna be starving. You're gonna be homeless. The game has changed, guys. You need to be around like-minded people that are already winning in the game. I'll put a link in the description of this video. Schedule some time. Talk to you soon. What up, my friends? You didn't get into healthcare to become a slave to paperwork and 12-hour shifts. You got into this to serve and to get rewarded the amount of money that you really deserve. But right now, you're drowning in bills in this crushing cost of living economy and high inflation. Listen, wage slavery is a real thing in this new economy, but that cycle of struggling and falling behind ends today. Introducing the Elite Home Healthcare Business AI Automation. We've built a system that lets you automate 99% of all your home care business workflow in just 5 hours. Yes, 5 hours you can automate your entire home care business, guys. Imagine state licensing applications, payroll, client invoicing, accounting, and all admin workflows handled automatically. Automated marketing that finds premium clients on social media and TV while you take afternoon naps. You know, I love taking naps. Every afternoon, I love to take naps nowadays because I have automations running all day long. No more HR department, no manual time tracking, and no agency fees. And here's the best part, guys. You're not doing all this alone. I'm gonna give you 100 days of one-on-one coaching and mentorship in my private members-only group. Stop trading your soul, your time for a paycheck and hustling backwards. You need to stop that right now. We have entered AI revolution. Automate your freedom, take your time back and your life back. Click the link below and join us. Let's build your elite home care future.